Now, the age-old question, are Brits abroad a disgrace?
Well, it seems as if the residents, or at least many residents in Majorca, think so. Tens of thousands of them took to the streets last night, calling for curbs on the number of foreign visitors allowed on the Spanish island.
Yes, the mass protest, which is the second in just 2 months, also saw people hold up banners written in English saying, "Take back your drunks, give back our homes." Charming.
Well, we're asking, are these protests justified? And are Brits abroad really a disgrace?
Well, we can now debate this with activist and businessman Adam Brooks, who thinks it's just a select few number of Brits who are badly behaved, and that the tourist economies would collapse without us. And Stella Tsantekidou, who thinks Brits abroad are a disgrace. OK, Stella, go on. Why are we a disgrace?
Look, Emily, GB News viewers know how much I love British people. You are by far my favorite nation. But the truth is that when I was raised in Greece, throughout my life, and it still continues to be the case right now, every year we are used to turning on the news during the summer and having video after video of British people getting blank out drunk, falling over themselves, having fights, puking on the streets. It's literally every single day. And what it is, I think, is that a lot of British people, they view going on holidays as an opportunity to indulge the worst of British culture, which is, I think, the fact that you guys have a bit of a taste for alcohol that surpasses that of other countries.
Goodness me. Well, Adam Brooks, let's throw that over to you and your a gloriously majestic Mediterranean background.
Yeah, I'm on a little beach near me out here called Soncalio. I met my wife on the beach to the left of me 26 years ago. We've been together ever since. We got married 16 years ago to the right of me on a little headland. I love this island. This island, you know, it feels like a second home to me. It's a beautiful island. There's many millions of Brits that come here and don't get blindly drunk. You know what? Maybe I was one of those when I was 18. But things have really improved here. They've made Magaluf and areas of such a lot smaller now, and it's a lot more controlled. Yes, you're going to get a few people that come here and drink too much, but I think we're also forgetting that many other countries do get drunk when they're young and do come here. You know, there's a lot of Germans here as well, a lot of Swedish. Yes, we do get a bad name, but I think it's more sort of in a little area. Remember, a lot of elderly people come to this island without the custom and the tourism of Brits. Majorca would collapse. I mean, and that's from taxi drivers to car hire firms, hotels, restaurants. I've got Spanish friends that have got restaurants here. You know, they really rely on our tourism. And to blanket for everyone together, just because there's a few youngsters that go and get blindly drunk in Magaluf or an area like that, I think is very unfair. And I think these protesters do need to realise that there's many Majorcians that are horrified that they're protesting and are horrified that if Brits stop coming here, their restaurant would go bust or their car hire firm would go bust. So we've got to be mindful of that.
It's interesting you say that, Adam, because, Stella, there are some counter-protests in Majorca. Reportedly, some people are saying, no, we love you, please stay, we don't want you to go, because otherwise, as Adam says, we'll lose so much business.
Well, for sure. Look, all of these countries, Greece is heavily dependent on tourism. We need tourists to continue coming. But at the same time, I have been hearing from a lot of people who are in the tourism industry in Greece that they complain about how, especially, and I hear that about British tourists a lot, they will either go to an all-inclusive hotel, so they will not exactly boost the local economy, or they will go to the supermarket and they will just buy snacks from the supermarket rather than go to, you know, the local tavernas and contribute somehow to the economy. So they do feel that sometimes there is a type of tourism that doesn't particularly help the local economy flourish, because at the same time you will have more, let's say the word that one would use is sophisticated tourists who will not want to go to these areas exactly because they will have a reputation and because they will not want to go through the streets where, you know, there are British youths falling over themselves, puking all over the street. Again, I'm not saying this is all tourists, for sure, but there is a certain cultural phenomenon where British people think, I'm going to go to this place in Spain or Greece, and I'm going to get blackout drunk, and it's going to be amazing. And in my opinion, this is not the best use of your time or money, guys. There are much better ways to enjoy a Mediterranean holiday.
Well, let's close this debate now with Adam Brooks, because, Adam, I suppose there will be... This is strangely evocative of things that we see in the United Kingdom. There are people, of course, who will have similar ideas about people coming from other countries into the UK, thinking it's making the place too crowded. There are also people who've protested against more economic activity in their local area, that they don't want a new business or a new housing development. Isn't this just the same thing, but that the Spanish are doing this time?
Not at all, because just remember, holidays are maybe a week or two for many. What you're saying is sort of permanent or long-term businesses back in the UK. We've got to remember that many Majorcan jobs rely on tourism. So, you know, if we stop coming here, what are they going to work as? It really would go downhill. And you've got to remember as well, even if we don't go out, you know, some nights me and my family do not go out, but we go to the local supermarket and buy goods there or take a taxi somewhere. That's still supporting the local economy. So it's not just about going to bars and restaurants. You know, it's also, we don't really, but a lot of people come here to go to the tourist attractions, the museums, and different things. So it's not just about people coming here to get blindly drunk. That gives us a bad name. It's only a select few and normally very younger generations. And that has been scaled back here, Tom.
I don't know, the middle-aged men and women sometimes like to get roaring drunk. But yes, mostly younger people, really. But thank you very much, Adam Brooks and Stella Tsantekidou. Enjoy Majorca, Adam. It looks rather splendid, actually.
Yeah, a lot nicer than grey old London
So we've got
today.
Stella, presumably holidaying in Devon.
Yes.
In the UK, sampling, you know,
Although I know a lot of people in the resorts in Devon are very annoyed about people buying second homes down there, you know,
Airbnbs
clogging up
and
all the small country lanes with massive 4x4s and all the rest of it.
But Stella, the interesting point about the all-inclusives, well, the thing is, if Brits are so badly behaved, probably better that they stay in the all-inclusive.